What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Banco Boxing, and I'm back. And I forgot, Boxing Scene made an article about the USADA VADA testing that'll be happening for Manny Paquiao versus Keith Thurman on July 20th. And I forgot I think it was during the New York press conference when Keith made some of these comments that he has on the article. I'm going to actually read what Keith said. So he says, the headline is Thurman on PEDs. Let Pacquiao take whatever the fuck he wants. Even though they blurred it out. So Keith says, normally there is. Norm Thurman said following press conference Tuesday in Manhattan, I have not been informed on a yes or no. I haven't heard any details as of yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm used to all forms of testing. So Keith is used to testing like most professional athletes are. But we know how this doping and all the other stuff with juicing goes, especially when it comes to Manny Paquiao. And then his last quote was, they asked him, is he concerned about it? And he was like, I'm never concerned. Thurman said, I'm the guy who says let him take whatever he want because it does not affect their hands, okay? Now, I understand little things, but maybe testosterone levels because we are men, and men, we live off testosterone. So testosterone can do something as far as maybe a performance enhancer. But hey, man, enhance your performance, baby, because I'm bringing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how I am, man. I can really care less, but I'm always protesting. I never go against it. I always participate, so we'll see what happens. You know, the last quote was, we normally do it, so they spring it up on me. It doesn't bother me at all, Thurman said, referring to testing. It's always all in my past fights, so it's not a big deal. And to touch on this, just, you know, of course you guys are casuals. Most people are casuals. But it's always been a suspicion that Manny Paquiao was juicing at some point in his career. I still believe this because this man, granted, and it was a hurt Cotto that basically still was damaged from Margarito, but he basically walked through like all of Miguel Cotto's punches and a nigga looked fresh at the end. Okay? And that's what, almost 10 years ago. And I don't even have to go back that far. Think about this from, I want to say Cotto might have been his last TKO. He didn't get a knockout again until 2018 versus Lucas Matisse. 2018. How do you go almost 8 years without a knockout? And you were knocking out everybody, okay? Fast forward to, I think it was either late December or January. Adrian Broner made a video on Instagram saying that it was either USADA or VADA. Somebody showed up out the blue about testing. Well, no. I think he said something before that about he and nobody been tested in the camp, and it was like a month away from the fight, you know? And that had some cause for concern. Now, during Manny's performance, I didn't see any type of PED as far as like his strength. Because if he would have knocked Broner out, I don't care. I would have automatically said the man was juicing. We know AB got a chin. So if he would knock Broner out, I would have said he was juicing. If whatever he was on, he's taking for Thurman, it's not going to be enough to help him. So I'm kind of with Thurman. Like, hey, whatever he do, let him do it. I'm still going to murderize this boy. You know, I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. But you still want everything to be equal because if they taking steroids and PEDs and all that stuff, man, you can kill somebody in there, man. Like, Margarito wasn't on PEDs, but he was cheating, and he could have killed Cotto in there with that plaster in his hands. And that man was never the same. But back on Manny, major media has never said nothing about Manny's juicing, but they always brought up Floyd. All the black people, they bring him up. Shout out to my boy CJ Goodfellow for actually mentioning that. They stay bringing that up, but Pacquiao come to the press conference and read some Bible verses and all this kind of stuff, and y'all just think this man innocent. Nah, man. It's all a ruse. He know, like, even if he lose, people gonna then bring up, oh, he was 40 and this and that and all type of stuff. Nah, man, fight fair. When I was skeptical the last fight because nigga was talking about Pacquiao was looking like he did 10 years ago or something. That's weird. Like, you're not supposed, when you 40, you ain't supposed to look like you 30 again, man. Like, even when we see LeBron don't look like how he did 5 years ago. It is what it is. So hopefully they do testing for this fight, man. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to, like, either fighter. But just play fair. You know, Manny, you a Christian? Don't juice. If people around you trying to get you to do that to get an advantage, say no. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be this senator and all this type of stuff and this honorable guy or whatever, and you got Freddie Roach talking. And I think CJ also said fighters have been popped, you know, some of them been popped working with Freddie before using, you know, performance enhancers. But yeah, you know, media's never going, they like some of the media, they bring it up or whatever, like the boxing media that come in, but you ain't gonna hear Skip Bayless ask Manny Pacquiao, you know, y'all gonna do testing for this fight or whatever. They should start asking him the hard questions and see what he says. I'm actually have to go back and look at some of the Manny Pacquiao after press conference interviews to see if they asked him about testing and what he said. Therefore, I can really draw a good estimate of like what's going on in his camp. But basically, if they've been to fight in July, it's almost the end. It's basically the end of May now. So you got June, and then they fight in basically almost the end of July. Whatever he had in the system because he last fought in January to now could have already been in there, and they know how to get around all that stuff, man, because they professionals like that. But anyways, guys, man, this just been, you know, another video about your boy Banco Boxing. You know, I said the other day I was walking, I was like, man, you know what? Everybody been hating on Keith Thurman. I'm finna stand for Keith Thurman. I'm finna just start making a whole bunch of videos about Keith Thurman just so I could get some traction on this, man. You better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. But anyways, guys, I'm out, man. Hate, comment, like, subscribe, share it on your social media. What's going on?